In the heart of the world's coffee-growing region, deep in the high grounds of Panama, we hear the whispers in the wind of all the stories the mountains have to tell. For centuries, the mountains have been revered by coffee producers for its rich soil and perfect climate.
La historia del café especial en Boquete se remonta a cuando nuestros bisabuelos vinieron a estas hermosas montañas y sobre todo atraídos por el clima fresco. Entonces empezó lo que hoy nosotros conocemos como una epopeya, porque para nosotros el café especial, el geisha, el mejor café del mundo, nos ha elevado a una posición que tenemos que sostenerla.
First of all, the terroir with elevation, forest, microclimate, and the people behind it makes the Panama Geisha special. We have been changing every year because we learned that our terroir is the perfect terroir for geisha. Geisha is a very delicate coffee. So when you process the coffee, you have to be very, very careful not to disturb the delicate flavors of the geisha. So I have done several processes. I have done it in submerged in water. I have done it with anaerobically fermented in different types of tanks, different days of fermentation.
Through the generations, families have toiled on the slope of the coffee mountain, passing down the secrets of coffee production.
As a kid, I have a lot of memories around coffee farms. I used to go with my grandfather to the farms all of my vacations, and we used to hang out with the kids of the pickers, and it was very fun. One of the things that I remember that makes it so different than it is today is the fact that my father used to manage a coffee mill, and I used to go to that mill, and there was big pools of washed coffee when they were recently getting out of the big dryers. You don't see that today in specialty coffee, but it was very fun because as a kid, I used to jump inside those dried Pergamino coffees, and I would swim inside those, and it was very fun. And those are memories that I don't think now I can see it because now we use a more specified way of drying coffee.
En aquellos tiempos el café se secaba como en unos áticos y nosotros todos los días en la tarde jugábamos en el café. Pero fuera de ese juego era parte del trabajo, porque en el juego de estar ahí lo que hacíamos era revolver el café. Entonces crecimos como niños en eso, revolviendo el café en los áticos. Entonces crecimos haciendo algo inspirados en mucho amor y en mucha dedicación. Entonces yo creo que cuando uno crece de esa manera es muy difícil salir de ahí.
I really value family tradition, and I believe it was one of the things that inspired me to continue my family's coffee legacy. Hearing about the journey of my great-grandfather that came to Boquete Highlands to work on this noble crop, followed by my grandma and my dad that has really worked on building this up, means a lot to me. This, in addition to me growing up in a mountain surrounded by coffee trees, surrounded by the smell of roasting coffee, and surrounded by this beautiful coffee community that we have here in Panama, is what really inspired me.
But with great beauty comes great peril. The coffee mountain is not without its challenges.
Well, we've had several rough moments, and normally they have to do with price. So when the market goes down or when we're finding a difficulty to sell our coffees, that's when we get the hardest times. For example, back when we started the association, the market was in a real low moment. So we had to question what we were doing. And we had to think about what else could we do. At that point in time, we had to decide if we took away the coffee or did something else. But we decided to stay in the coffee. It was a family business. We wanted to keep on doing it. So we had to question everything we did in order to find a new way and a new version of ourselves. That's about the past. So if we ask us what are the difficult things that we see in the future, it's related also to the market, but it's not so much about value or market price. It's about market perception and what the world is looking for. And it's about the environment. And sustainability is becoming an old word. The new word is regenerative agriculture. Why? Because if we want to keep the world in a more sustainable way, we need to regenerate all the intervention that humans have made into the area where we grow. We've taken areas where it was horticultural land, no trees, no plants, and we've planted not only types of weeds that are indigenous to the area, but also trees that are from the area. That will restore the ecosystem where we are, and it should produce better quality and a much more environmentally friendly product that we can produce.
Despite these obstacles, the farmers of the Coffee Mountain persevere, with their dedication and passion driving them forward. Each cup of coffee tells a story, a journey from the slopes of the Coffee Mountain to coffee lovers around the world.
Para mí el café es todo para mí. Es, como te digo yo, es el trabajo, es el bienestar para nosotros y para las familias que trabajan con nosotros.
Coffee means to me everything. Excellence, tradition, happiness, passion. So for me, coffee is the only thing that I love.
Coffee to me means family.
For me, the coffee is a journey, it's an amazing journey.
It's my whole life. Coffee is my passion. I've been living coffee my whole life and will continue to do so. I love it. It's part of me. It's ingrained in me. I've probably got more coffee than blood in my body.
Coffee meaning to me is love, environment, and sustainable.
Y bueno, amor, pasión, café.